Take it away.
Before we spin that wheel, we're going to get to tiers, an annual tradition unlike any other preseason. Going to start at 125. I broke 125 down into 3 different tiers.
Okay.
And this weight has been a unique weight for the past 3 years. This year's not that much different.
Yeah.
We've got title contenders. Tier 2 is disappointment if they don't AA.
Like that.
And tier 3 is expect round of 16, but happy with All-American.
Okay.
That's how I kind of broke these guys up.
Yeah.
And they're all big.
Yeah. So if you don't know, every year, JD, it's pretty much always been JD. Maybe someone else did it before. I don't remember FRL before JD at this point. But he puts an order of like who he thinks belongs where, and then we react to it, and we can yell at him or agree with him.
That's right. Normally agree because I'm always right.
They are perfect.
Tier 1, title contenders at 125 pounds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys.
Okay. Big tier.
Big tier. Probably the biggest. Vincent Robinson, Troy Spratley, Luke Littledahl, Eddie Ventresca, Sheldon Seymour, Jet Strickenberger.
It's hard to know when to draw the line.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Because you start adding in a guy, and it's like, well, this guy beat this guy, and I think he would beat him again.
Yeah, I mean, very, very simply, Eddie Ventresca's 2-0 against Vince Robinson. Troy Spratley's 2-0 against Eddie Ventresca. And Jet Strickenberg's 2-0 against Troy Spratley. I think 125. I would, a different weight class, I would push back against a tier this big. And then, of course, Sheldon Seymour has beaten Luke Littledahl.
They split.
They split, right? I think if you said, nope, you've got to get it down to 3, who would I say?
The top 3, right?
I would say Vince, Luke. Would I say Troy?
That's where I would go.
I would say Eddie, who is 2-0 against the one, if I had to. But
Fair.
he's 0-2. I mean, Eddie freaking all but beat Troy. But maybe, I mean, who knows? It would be tough to get it down to 3. But okay, what if I got it down to 2? I'll say Vince and Luke.
Yes.
How about that?
Let me ask you this.
It's easier to get down to 2 than 3.
Correct. Because if
you have a third, it opens up everything.
Yeah.
Right.
What if we posed this as a poll to the internet? What percentage of people would pick Luke Littledahl?
38.
You think so?
High percentage.
I think it'd be more, even more.
It'd be that biggest one, but I think there'd be a lot of people. There'd be a lot of votes for Troy.
Yeah.
Votes. And then Vince is the top.
The returning.
I don't think he would get a majority. I don't think he would get over 50%.
More than 50?
Of us. But we could just put it to the test right now if Kozak's.
You want me to poll?
Yeah, just do a poll.
Top 4?
These top 4, yeah. See what people would do in YouTube, because I mean the way that 125 played out last year was very odd. Where Littledahl had the loss where he got pinned by Macron, but going into NCAAs,
He also lost to Dean.
And he lost to Dean. But it's still, I don't know. It kind of
After
felt
Big Tens, it felt like he has arrived.
He's got it.
It's like, it's okay, it's Luke's time.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how we're going to feel this year. But then in the back of our minds, we're going to remember last year. Like, I don't think he was going to separate himself enough to where you feel really confident about picking him to win. But I think he'll separate himself enough, and Vincent might take a loss to Eddie.
Yeah.
Or somebody else during the year, and you're going to point at that, and whereas Luke is undefeated or maybe has one loss going in. So you're like, that's the pick, but I'm not feeling great about it.
So with Luke, it's like, to me, it felt like true freshman, figured it out at Big Tens, and then he took a loss at NCAAs. So it's kind of like, maybe Luke's the pick. With Spratley and Robinson, it's kind of the opposite, where, I don't know, they had losses, like multiple losses, to the same guy, whatever. But then they made the finals. So what do you do? What do you do with that information? It makes for, I think, a big tier.
Yeah. It's 125. I think it's going to be similar. There's always there is a chance that Vince Robinson, national champion, just sometimes that is just like that just unlocks you a new guy moving forward. And then for Luke,
I will say historically that has not been the case at 125.
Okay.
Because you just think about guys who win 1 or 2. A lot of times their senior years do not get it done.
True, but
this year.
he's a sophomore.
True.
He's a sophomore, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe if Vince is a career 25, maybe going into his senior year, you raise the alarm, but I don't know. He feels like a 25 to me.
Feels like there's a little Hidley mojo over there at NC State.
Dude.
Too.
I didn't consider the Hidley mojo.
I mean, it's like, I don't know, Vincent Robinson, nobody's picked to wins NCAAs. Trent Hidley never won NCAAs, world champ. It's like, man, something's going on over here.
Well, yeah. I mean, they got a lot of great stuff going on at NC State.
Going back to 2000, there's only been 2 3-timers.
Let me see. Oh, just Abbas and Spencer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Bunch of two-timers.
Spencer didn't win it his last time out,
No.
even.
Bunch of
But that's
two-timers.
also weird.
Mm-hmm.
McDonough, you know.
McDonough.
Escobedo was one.
One.
He was one. But
Troy
his
was
junior
one.
year,
Donahoe was one.
Escobedo
Those
was
two-
one.
both didn't win it senior year.
Dubuque was
won
two. Yeah. Glory won. Soriano won.
Robles was one.
Mm-hmm.
Delgado 2.
Yeah, it's Delgado. That's the one I was
Mhm.
missing. Yeah, he was a two-timer. Yeah.
125 and 285. Kind of been cursed by winning 2 before your senior year.
Yeah. Other than Spencer, who won 3.
All right.
True.
I did my best effort. I figured out how to start a poll here. It's only been 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Only 36 votes.
Okay.
But we're sitting at 75% Luke Lillidahl.
What I thought. Kind of what I thought.
I think on Twitter this is a different scenario.
okay.
I'm just gonna keep moving the poll around until it's right. You know what? Let's get a. Does Truth Social have a poll function? We'll get it going on there.
All right, tier 2. Disappointment if they don't AA. Like, these are guys, especially if you are them or in their camp, you're like, you should AA
Mm-hmm.
this year. Obviously, they can't all AA, especially if you include the guys above. But
Yeah, between tiers 1 and 2, you got 13. So you're just promising disappointment at this point.
correct.
Yeah.
So I have Steve Opun, Jory Volk, Nicolo Rivera, Dean Peterson, Nico Provo, Trevor Anderson, and then I tossed in, I said Nick Bouzakis, ? I don't know what he's doing, but you mentioned how they've got a situation at 33 if he goes down to 125.
This feels a little big.
Mhm.
A little big.
A little big for me. Give me all right. Nick Bouzakis, I agree with. If he does go 25, it would be you're there to place. Like Nick Bouzakis should be a podium.
Maybe
guy.
Trevor Anderson could be.
That's what I was gonna say. Actually, Trevor. I think Trevor is yeah.
Yeah, he probably actually belongs in the next tier.
Yeah, but you're from Iowa, so
True.
He was round of 12 last year.
yeah.
Beat Richie Figs,
Mm-hmm.
Tanner Jordan, Cooper Flynn.
Yeah, no, he's tough. Provo is an interesting one because he was out all last year and
Yeah.
now he's back. And I know Stanford's super.
I'm high on him.
They're pumped about him. They think Nico could have a good year. He's someone. All right,
I marked him. I put a little asterisk
Yeah,
to
you
some
do.
guys. I think they are like my most likely to move up.
100%.
That's
Jory Volk, Nico Provo. I think they're going to be in there with the Strickenberger and the Seymour. Seymour wrestles everyone just like super tight,
Mm-hmm.
and that can catastrophize at times. Like, not saying for him, but like that style, when you know that's coming, it's a guy just trying for one. That makes it tough.
That makes it, but also,
You're in every match.
yes.
That's how you beat Luke
against the best.
Lillidahl.
Right. But you're also giving guys who you are probably better than a chance as well.
Yeah.
You know who's got about the exact opposite style of Sheldon Seymour is Nicola Rivera.
Yeah, he's crazy. He took a big step forward last year, and I did not anticipate it. I would not say I think he's a expect round to 16, happy with AA. That's where I would put Nicolar.
I feel like after you AA, you're like,
Yeah.
that's like, that becomes the expectation for right or wrong.
Am I tripping? Nicolar placed
Yeah,
last
he was
year?
round of 12.
Are you thinking of Zan Fugit?
Yes, I am.
Mhm.
All right.
Probably mixing up my Wisconsin lightweights.
Okay. Yeah, he has. So I think he's more around to 16. So if I were to pare this down, I would say that next group is Steve-O, Jory, Dean Peterson, Provo, and then Bouzakis if he's there.
Didn't Nicolar beat Dean Pete?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe Dean's out. I think he beat Luke Lillidahl though, and
I know.
and Richard Figueroa.
Yeah.
There's also
I feel like Dean Pete's definitely UCAA
Yeah.
this year.
You went to Iowa.
that's the thing. That's what I was about to say. It's like that does change just the conversation and the eyeballs and all that. You know.
I mean, a lot of people are going to be putting him in title contender tier because he beat Luke Little on
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's right, but I'm saying those are going to be expectations put on him. by fans.
Going to Iowa does change the conversation for Dean Peterson. Should it?
Yeah. Because, I mean, Rutgers is great, but the track record at Iowa is such that if you're a good, I mean, this is a big recruit who has a lot of big wins in his career. He made this move, I mean, to place, to win, to contend for a title. Like that's why you make a move like this, right? I don't think, that other people would paint it maybe differently. I really think that's what's driving this. Is that right? I'm not saying that, but that's what I think his expectations are. That's why you make a move like this because, hey, I'm going to train with Drake Ayala and Spencer Lee. And one dynamic to consider, this 5-for-5 thing, I don't know if we talked about it. We've talked about it many times, but it's looking more and more likely. A football coach said, hey, this is going to happen. And so if you sit there and your name's Leo DeLuca, are you like, let me go? And does that competition, let me go? I ain't letting you go. And they may say I ain't letting you go. But does he fight for this spot? Does it come down to Soldier Salute? I feel like they're loving Leo as well, right? Not that there's issues with Dean, but all these kids and the dads and the parents and the families know, like, hey, don't sit me this year because this could be a year that could count for me. And now that's not known, but if he cements himself, but that could be a good thing for Dean. Like I'm pretty sure
You got to earn your spot.
Yeah, that's gonna keep you friggin'. It's not a guarantee you're the guy. And so all those things, you throw in there, and ultimately, Dean is probably gonna be the guy, right? I don't think for a second, but don't think that spirit of competition isn't helpful.
It would be funny, but not funny, is if they gave a fifth year and then everybody who took a red shirt got another year. It's like another COVID.
Oh my gosh!
Please no.
Yeah, everyone just gets an extra year forever.
Pat Smith comes back.
Yeah,
That's just like, let's go.
Dean Peterson did put up an Instagram post the other day with the caption, "You win, you live, you lose, you die."
There we
Yeah.
go. There we go.
I love it.
Great.
All right, tier 3. Expect round of 16. Happy with All-American.
Mm-hmm.
This one's big. Spencer Moore, Jacob Moran, Blake West, Maximo Renteria, Cooper Flynn, Mark Anthony McGowan, Brendan McCrone, Diego Sotelo, Kyson Terracino.
Come on. Yeah, I'm happy with qualification for some of these guys. I'm not going to elaborate. I think, I like this tier. Every one of these guys have had moments where you're like, oh man, this is a guy that could be top 5.
That's why I like this tier was like their expectations are round of 16. Like I'm thinking about kind of like from their perspective a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you're overjoyed if you make the podium.
For sure. Like they're big celebrations. Yeah, I think this is a good group. I mean, Diego Sotelo is a guy who it's only moments with him, but like once a year he has a monster win.
Yeah.
Like he beat Noto 2 years ago. He beat Volk
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Did he beat anyone? I feel like he had a win last year. Am I tripping?
Jacob Moran.
Okay, no.
Max Gallagher.
My one guy in this tier.
Oh, Camacho.
Okay. Well,
He was like number 1 at the time or
Wasn't
something.
he a
I know.
preseason pick?
I know, but then it fell apart.
Then he was behind the national champ.
That's true. Yeah, he couldn't even start. He's
Yeah.
behind some guy.
You kind of get half a point for a preseason title pick.
There you go. Was he my pick?
Silver lining.
I don't
Or was
think-
it 2 years
it was
ago?
2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago.
And then he got to number 1.
Yeah.
Like,
'cause
quickly.
That was here. Everybody was at number
Yeah, if
one.
the world ended then, I'd look so smart in wrestling. Timing's everything, folks.
It's true. My guy in this tier who I was like, if I'm picking one guy out of this one that's making a jump, is Mark Anthony McGowan.
Love it.
He was so close at NCAAs.
I mean, that's
Kind of blew it.
That's the butterfly effect thing for Vince. Like Vince was, you're hitting Hail Mary super ducks at the end. I think he had to get 2 scores at the end.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a stall point. It really, McGowan just it fell apart for him at the end. But he had it all but one, and that was round of 16, second round. Like who wins that tournament if Vince goes down there? And yeah, I think McGowan. He was a freshman last year. He basically didn't wrestle the year before.
Right.
No matches. So it was very much like a true freshman type of experience. Good pedigree. Yeah, I'm excited to see what he can do next year as well.
I am too. I expect him by the end of the year to be solidly in tier 2. I think like if you're in the Princeton camp, you're like, hey, we expect you to get on the podium.
There's something
year.
about when like Princeton's solid, but like he's their guy. Like he's the guy. I mean, Waylon's there, but
It's like a Pat Glory situation. Like,
yeah, like you want to put, like he's gonna get the time put in. Like there's a lot of focus when, you have a guy like that. So I think he's gonna get that, and it's a good room. And you got Brewer there, Dubuque, Ashnault, all guys that can work with him. Very hands on. So
There's not a ton of like freshmen coming off red shirt into this weight class. I mean, we have Lauritsen ranked. We have Eric Jordan. But
those are the 2 guys I put in here.
About it.
2 young guys to keep an eye on.
But even their redshirt year, it wasn't like,
No.
oh, watch out for them next year. It's like, okay, they could do something.
And I don't think they're going to get up into that tier 2, but guys who I was like, they could get into tier 3 where it's like, you maybe don't want to see them round 1
yeah.
if you're a tier 2 guy.
Yeah, it's once again a very deep weight. It's probably going to be chaotic again, I think. And we thought last year it was going to be almost as chaotic as the year before, and it basically was down to the very end. I mean, Vince Robinson won. So, yeah, I think it's another really fun weight class for sure.
We got a few more votes, 81 votes now on the YouTube poll. Lilidal sitting at 72%.
Oh, he dropped.
Only going up.
12% between Vince and Troy. They both sitting at 12%.
You know what?
Are you going to vote?
No.
Eddie's at 4%.
On in the
I need-
reinforcements.
I'm going to have sports dubs.